Hey friends. Hey, I just wanted to jump on real quick. I've got a lot going on the rest of the week. My mom's coming in tonight for my daughter's dance recital this weekend, and Kaylin and Zach will be coming in Friday as well. And so my action step for the week from my coaching session was to spend less than 2 hours today preparing the content for my next 2 newsletters, so that I could be present with family and not have that as something in the back of my mind distracting me from just enjoying them and all the things that are going to be going on. So I was just taking a walk and listening to my my lessons on session 7 of the 90-day program, and I was just really excited about what I was learning and just wanted to share a sneak peek with you. Today's session was on the importance of how we eat and who we are being when we eat. And it really relates to if you're over 45 like me and are experiencing slower metabolism and starting to feel the frustration of, gosh, am I ever going to feel the same again? Is this ever going to be easy again? I just feel like I'm just holding on to weight around my belly, exercise is just not as fun and enjoyable as it used to be, and is there any hope? They still haven't talked about what to do about this, so we're just gonna ignore the things that are not going well and focus on the things that are. That's one of the biggest secrets, is just learning to shift our mindset to focusing from a wellness perspective instead of focusing on what is lacking or what we don't like. And just by shifting our mindset, that shifts everything, even our metabolism, believe it or not. So one of the things that I was learning, and it's something I've kind of been coming into better understanding and awareness of in my own health journey, is that our metabolism can be impacted. We can do something about it. And it doesn't require hard exercise. It doesn't require deprivation. But what it does require is us learning how to slow down. Now that's the challenge. I've been interviewing countless women health care professionals over 40 in the last couple of weeks, as I was telling you guys. And the number one challenge that everyone talks about is just not having enough time, and that we constantly feel like we're rushing from one thing to the next, and there's just not enough of us to go around. So self-care is just not something that fits into our schedule. And this morning I shared a post of myself sitting outside, just chilling, just relaxing. I didn't even open my Bible, and you might think, well, that's terrible, Kate. You should always start with a devotional. That's the secret. And I'm not saying it isn't. We definitely need the Word of God. We definitely need to replace our thoughts with truth and life-giving words to wire in. But there's a time and place when the expectation of what we need to do becomes more of a stress and a burden than just allowing ourselves to just sit and be. And I believe that's one of the secrets to what you and I need right now. It's just giving ourselves permission to just sit and be. And you might think, well, gosh, Kate, I don't have 30 minutes to do that. Well, guys, there's a way to do it in 2 minutes. Did you know that it only takes 2 minutes to trick our brain into believing that we're in a relaxed state? And when we do that, we de-stress, and we all of a sudden switch gears from our sympathetic nervous system being turned on in our fight or flight response. Because if you're rushing and your mind is already going with the things that you have to do throughout the day, you have your sympathetic nervous system switched on, and you have your parasympathetic nervous system turned off. And when that's happening, you're in a constant state of stress, and you cannot metabolize nutrients in that state, because your body shuts off digestion, and you will automatically hold on to calories, hold on to weight, and absorb less nutrition, so you're not getting the energy you need for your day. So one of the secrets to slowing down your metabolism and actually starting to be able to lighten not only the load of stress and expectation that you're holding on yourself, but also lighten your body by letting go of excess weight that has been stored because your body thinks that it doesn't have the capacity to worry about that right now. It's got too many other things to do. It's shutting off your digestion. So my advice to you today, or my takeaway for you, your therapeutic activity, is to set aside 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. And if you think you don't have 2 minutes, I would beg you to ask yourself again, is my life and health worth 2 minutes? And I would guess that you're in agreement with me that it is. So 2 minutes to sit and take 10 slow breaths and just focus on awareness of your body and nothing else. Just allow those breaths to tell your brain, hey, no way, I'm not stressed, I'm relaxed. And as you do that, you'll begin to be able to shift your metabolism. And so when I do this, it's just finding a quiet spot, sitting down, taking a deep inhale for 5 seconds, holding it for 5 seconds, and then exhaling for 7 seconds. That may seem hard the first time you try it. I still am not quite there. It feels more like 3, 4, and maybe 5. And that's okay. That's a good starting place. But this is a practice that will help you shift into creating new rhythms in your life, even in the midst of your busy lifestyle. I'm not saying you've got to cut back your hours at work right now. I'm not saying you need to let go of anything else, but I am saying let go of the rush in the midst and give yourself permission to slow down just for 2 minutes and see what happens. So I challenge you to try that experiment even this weekend. And just learn to be in tune with your body and the way it feels as you're breathing. And let's see if you can start shifting that into a new practice that'll shift you into a new way of just being. And I bet that they'll have some amazing outcomes. I'm anxious to hear about it. So I pray that you have a great weekend with your family, and that your 2 minutes will result in increased productivity, increased energy, and increased metabolism. So take care.